time put those views together by Sierra Leoneans for us. Now we'll join Mohamed Collier for the sports update.
Hello and welcome to the Today Show Sports Update on Slick TV channel 37. Inside the edition of the Today Show Sports Update today, we talk about the Sierra Leone Aquatic Association, the Open Water Swimming Championship 2025, where they get organized on Saturday, the 21st of June. Now the front view of Tourist Board. So we get the public relations officer, we now the mouthpiece for that particular association, the winner Regina Brian Ojukutu Soya, we can tell we about this particular championship where they organize for young swimmers by different categories. You get 1 kilometer, they get 3 kilometer, and they also get the 5 kilometer. But Ingo can take you to how this particular championship therefore look like. Welcome to the program.
It's a pleasure. Thank you very much, Collier.
Okay, so this one a championship, you'll be able to take away viewers into.
Yes, so thank you very much. Of course, we National Open Water Swimming Championship. We call them Ocean Champion. This is now 25. Last year, we get Ocean Champion 24. So this is the second edition of them. And like you say, national, it's something that cuts across the entire country. We get open water swimmers from the various regions the most swimming they exist. For come and can showcase what is able for do. So it is something last year we do an aqua around this sea coach area and outside the boat sinking then they will be doing and of course we get the same kilometers. So this year we want for do the same and ensure say it be more competitive than even what we do last year. So that is why we tag them as Ocean Champion 25 because open water is part of the several forms of swimming. For you know, say in swimming we get aquatics, we get open water, we get pool swimming, we get water polo. I mean, we get all of them, the various types, and also open water. If it's part of aquatics, we decide for do one, particularly at a point where we get challenged with not having adequate facilities for organized and conventional pool competition. So that is why we take them to this time around the beach, the ocean, and go see where to swimmers and get.
Okay, now I'll be part of an AGM outside the chief de mission for the National Olympic Committee. We talk about the competitions that we line up on the Olympic side. We get for talk about the under 15, under 14, to the senior. We get to deal with more of junior picking there. So like when they organize this open water swimming championship, we want to get the 1 kilometer, we want to get 3 kilometer and the 5 kilometer. Which of them categories are so whether under 15 or under 16 for?
So thank you very much. I think so before I answer that question, the theme we get for this program, it's physical, mental, ocean health awareness. Now that theme they will go to. And the 1 kilometer, it's basically for swimming we get various categories. We get to a beginner and junior category. Now then they swim at this 1 kilometer. Now what in this 1 kilometer mean? When we say 1 kilometer, so I know say plenty people are not into aquatics, go they ask what do you mean by 1 kilometer? 1 kilometer means say then set of people and they for able for swim round the under 10 times and they round from the point. So we get forget boats, speed boats, life-saving boats we go there. In case person not able for complete the 1 kilometer, we can pick them up, put her inside the speedboats and couch on a land. We get the intermediate category, which is the 3 kilometer. They get for swim like 30 time and they swim around. And it's a very big distance. So if you get for day on Saturday, if you see the distance where they get for cover, the side where they start, so the side where they go end. Trust me, I like you to Kentucky and Kentucky not it in a play. It's the deep part of the ocean. And we also get the 5 kilometer, which now for elite and advanced swimmer. Then get for swim like 50 times. Then they go, touch, go, calm, go, calm, go, calm. And majority of them tend to okay organize them. Plenty of people they done this. Then can just start. But we understand it's difficult. I mean, you know, go swimming in open water and then you expect for complete. This time around again, what do they do? We get para swimmers that we get for take part in them. Para swimmers then, and then one day I don't want to collect for say disabled. We get people away. Disability not mean say you're not able. Being disabled not mean say. We get people away not disabled swimmer them, but they're doing extremely well. They go shock you for no say some of them. We get a disabled swimmer where and it's in apnea and self because they beat me flat when we swim and all. So we get para swimmers them. We get for camp. Then a demonstration and they can do. They are not part of the competition. And registration is ongoing. We're proud for all receive registration from the regional bodies, them from Bo, from McKinney, from Kenema. We also get from Lunge and from Putloko, backed up with Freetown. And also we get the guy that within a beach. So we not only limit I'm saying for the part of the Sierra Leone swimming team before you take part. No, it's an open competition. And today, 12 o'clock, almost from it up Thursday now morning, registration is going to close. It means say nothing all day again, we don't know for. So this is the various category. And one other good news is that Collier, we provide free swimming goggles. Swimming goggles alone, it costs over 70 to 80 United States dollars. We are going to give each and every participant free. And we also provide the swimming cap for them as well at a cost of free. And the registration is absolutely free as well. It means you're not going to pay nothing for can swim and can take part.
So it's all them facilities there so when they give the swimmers what's at the end of the day when I want to achieve? Is it anybody we get for win this particular tournament or we get for win this particular championship, it could be represented internationally or it could be part of the swimming association, the team where they always they train for travel?
Well, part of the thing that we achieve now that we identify new swimmers. This now like one that's key. Identifying new swimmers because the set of swimmers that we get now, we need more. We need more people. So this they can give you a chance for see more people that will not be don't see it and try them. And also another thing where they get in and for create the awareness. You see the team what they use, we say physical, mental health. Mental health is something we want for talk, but we want for use this for talk bottom. And also for provide ocean health awareness. One for make people that know say the ocean not to say you just go for example you go through any kind of rubbish there. But the ocean it's something that is very very much good. Not to all country get them. So we also want for pass on a message and and again we also want for wait till the benefits as a whole. We are not doing it for let you know say we don't do it for money. We do everything free. Yeah. No registration. Nobody need to pay for go watch. And then competition also if now being out of the country people actually they go pay for go see them. Because he actually turn up and they watch an open water competition in that kind of magnitude. So
and people more used to that pool system.
Exactly, that conventional pool swimming. Now some man don't used to. But because we not get the Shaka Saving swimming pool at the moment, we not go just we follow you and we follow foot to not organize no activities. So we are looking at all of those things, but the key thing we want for benefits and identify new set of swimmers we go change the narrative of the sport and we go also propagate swimming and push them to that height we all aspire for.
Okay, so after all this, somebody out there goes, okay, me, I don't register to go take part by this particular open water championship. If somebody winner, the association gets any prize way that they give somebody who winner or second man or prizes then they for the various categories.
Thank you very much. It's a question we have to expect. So we actually get no one for disclose the prizes them. But person who will take part, even last year we gave prizes. Person who will take part, Nani, at the end of the day,
but
just
if you name the person go get
so exactly. So one thing with the GI, in fact, with the GI certificate, yeah, the certificate is just one aspect of it. We can also give cash. Okay. And no one for put a tag on the cash prize because it is open. We can get philanthropists who go say, okay, me for the 1 kilometer category, and they put also amount of money for the winner and all, we can give. For the 3 kilometer, if person again, we the give. So if again, let's say we not get support from all of them people and they, as an executive of the association, with a deep way and pool. But the executive will have to sit and say, okay, this is an amount that we are going to give and all. But be rest assured that all participants, they are going to receive something, like I say, particularly the winner, and we also get to provide for them. We know say swimming and sports way and takes the person get for angry. Yeah. There is going to be refreshment. I think I foresee that as well. There is going to be refreshment for each and every one of the swimmers, and we know to take any risks. We are going to have full medical set. Medical personnel we go there in case of any casualty and all. And also we get all the big dignitaries that we concern in sports, from the Ministry of Sport, the NSA, the National Olympic Committee, and other stakeholders, and also the wider public will go on for camp. It is just too free, just come and spend your Saturday at the beach and see how we go for it.
Regina, there is something we Sierra Leone has always hidden in way, and most I want to clear this for the participants that we get for this particular open water swimming championship. Time don't be something where most people don't they get issues with in Salo is a black mat time. So when a time when I put on I say sharp one the competition they start. So as an association, when I get any time bound, say if somebody go 1 minute after one self, like
The participants, eh?
yes, it don't disqualify. Or if you go, you still get time. If you go even 15 or 10 minutes late, you go still participate by this particular
Now,
competition.
we don't tell each and every one of the participants and say at least 11 a.m. then for Dundee Beach. We have the technical team we get for they in charge for ensure say them do it. Now make we need to do registration on that day. Registration and they delay the process. Registration is closing tonight. We they compile all the lists. The only thing we get for do on that day now for like call the attendance for verify the one that we come and also we take note of them. And the life-saving things and the one that we for the speedboat to don't make arrangements for them. We go there in case person swimming not able or in case he tire because you can tire. We get person where they go inside the water, go pull you, come out, they couch you inside the boat and all of them things, and they don't do the necessary arrangement. Then they will get the team, the committee, the way they do this. I'm part of the committee. We get fascinated as well, where they part of the committee, and also the president, Mohamed Abdul Touge. We all on the work tirelessly for ensure say this thing come out fine. Now, we crave on indulgence of the Ministry of Sports, the NSA. We are not saying if they support it fine, but then physical presence means a lot to we. Last year, for example, we give them invitation, but they don't show up. And sometimes, in all the logo, it's like then they sideline aquatics or sideline other sporting discipline and just pay the attention to football. And that is not something that is good. So all of these are things that we are looking at for seeing and physical presence. And collectively, we all, I believe, so we'll get that kind of good time together. But be rest assured that we are going to start at 1. We not any personalities will come after. If not even open the speech, you go do how they make the award, or they give the award, you go make your speech at that time. Now make they confirm to everybody who invite say 1 o'clock is the time. We want to start at that time, and 1 for ensure say we end at least by 4, everything for the end, and we all go back to the various destinations. All right, so the platform simple. Of course, we coach when Ajibila Bamba. We of course in number they are, but me accessible. You can reach out to me and just tell me say Reginald are interested. So the reason I make they force everybody for register now because they go test them. You know they go tell you no one say they swim open water, go put in water. No, there's going to be a test today. There's going to be a test tomorrow. There's going to be a test on the day.
Somebody out there will go to watch you go. See me, I want to register, but I don't get Reginald number.
All right, so my number they out to the public 079 275701. My number again is 079275701. Or you can also go to the field. Now the south how they make the program. National Tourist Board then view Lumley Beach, just beside National Tourist Board opposite here. You go there at 4 o'clock in the evening. You meet the other people that we get for can swim. In fact, they all day, and then you can register. But be rest assured after today, registration is going to close. So far, we have 22 people that we don't register. And we still get room for increase the number because we get, in fact, the swimming goggles and the cap that we'll get, it passed the number we don't register already. So we have more, and we don't receive, somebody they will support, we will not be a former swimmer, and also, Luis, himself get for Dede, she's a female, and himself get some of the things that we can get for provide, and also a lot of goodies there, trust me, Mohamed Collier.
Okay, so how on the cater for the one that we did at the provinces since the national they start training today?
So we get regional swimming only based na salon, na Freetown, sorry. We regional bodies and for example, we get the southeast now, we join them, na 2 regions, but we join as 1. It means the person they cover from Bo, and they cover Kenema, and they cover Kono. We get the executive day. Then they conduct their own test day and supply with the winner them. They've done that already.
Okay, so Saturday the
yes,
come.
exactly. So we are going to provide the logistics for them for ensure they come, and logistics will take them back to the provinces. And that's what back we don't do for Putloko, which is a whole region on its own. Lunge and Putloko there as 1. And we have the north and northwestern region. We as well as get for the part of this event, and the executive member then get for the part of this event. So then all we expect everybody for on the tongue by Friday for the final trials what they do, and for the competitions proper on Saturday.
As una self don't get from the public relations officer for the Sierra Leone Aquatic Association, but the championship we did the host this Saturday. Now all this will get for you inside the Today Show Sport Updates. My name is Mohamed Collier.
Mohamed Collier, will you put together that sports reports day for we? Now let's go into we flight schedule. Starting at 5 a.m., Aska Airlines flight KP023 will depart from Banjul, stopping in Freetown at 8:05 a.m. Accra, and finally arriving in Lomé at 8:45 a.m. At 8:30 a.m., Aska Airlines flight KP043 will take off from Banjul and head to Freetown, arriving at 9:10 a.m. before continuing to Lomé. At 1 p.m., Aska Airlines flight KP022 will depart from Lomé, make stops in Accra and Freetown, arriving in Banjul at 4:45 p.m. For overnight travelers, Turkish Airlines flight TK533/4 will depart at 9:30 p.m. from Istanbul with a stop in Ouagadougou, arriving in Freetown at 1:10 a.m. and then returning to Istanbul at 2:10 a.m. And also at 11:30 p.m., Royal Air Morocco flight AT569 will leave Casablanca, stop in Monrovia, and arrive in Freetown at 2:20 a.m., continuing to Casablanca at 3:30 a.m. That's all for we travel update. And now we join lawyer A.R. Fofana, where they tell you on cyberbullying and cyber stalking.
When somebody don't commit a crime, so you wait and call cyberbullying or cyber stalking, and cyber stalking, then we don't talk about this in this program. By Section 44 of the Cyber Security and Crime Act 2021, it makes provision for the offense of cyberbullying and cyber stalking. In this, as we know before, we go to call public insult and provocation, insulting conduct, and harassment, intimidation. All entire be done there as offense before. But the cyberbullying and cyber stalking now, the person use computer device, electronic device, it sends such a message to you for cause you or for say things into you, we go make you apprehend fear, you become worried, say this person they can't fight me, or go damage me, or go damage me property, or damage me people or somebody way they with me. This afternoon, immediately you receive somebody just send message to you. What you for understand that the person when are the accused or the suspect forbid the person when I the first send message to you. One of the two way they do, if you make sure so you preserve the evidence. What not the evidence by this case? The message or the person sent to you, if you make sure say you screenshot the message and you print them. That printed copy there, now in you do for use by the case. Now, what we need again further. Now, the phone itself, what you use, the phone, the source of that information, they then call it primary evidence. Again, in the absence of that particular mobile phone day, the other thing we will need that printed copy, what they call secondary evidence. But the best evidence rule they tell you now say, if you not get that mobile phone where the person, they be send a message to you, if you make sure say you get printed copy of that one day. If you ever prove say, now that mobile number, the person send this message here through to you, if you're able for help with the mobile number. The phone of the person who commits the offense, the phone for always there, now the investigators they hand. That is to say, the phone where then use for send the stalking material or the bullying material for the na police custody where then Keola as what exhibit, because it's at the primary source. You say for they make report na police for make sure say you get your phone where they produce to the police them, where the police then go for no say, now through this phone here, then send this message. Importantly, we for know now that you get areas them where the law they tell you say, why we need this particular phone? Because now the main source that one day would then send the information. now called the primary evidence. The secondary evidence, the best evidence we will tell you say, in the instance, you're not able to forget the phone itself, you can use what in the other source. But again, this afternoon, we get what you call the best evidence rule. The state states that a party must produce the best evidence which the nature of the case will permit. In this case, like cyber stalking material or cyber bullying material, it will be the phone or the printed or downloaded copies. Then downloaded copies there, now in the police they use. You know, you just go cherry pick the materials. You know, you just cherry pick the words them. Now that every aspect of the person sent to you, if you make sure so you print them. The person for be the person when I send message to you first. But if now you look, you take your own phone, you begin send message to somebody, you cost the person. At the end of the day, you delete that area there. You go just print some more, the one way now you say the person calls you. The law they look at now says, section 44, they say, who that initiate the communication. Now that, by section 2 again, they tell you say, this person for be the person when I initiates the communication, if forget intention, or he recklessly send a message to the person. He recklessly, but if I don't form an intention, it can be a defense for say, well, no, now by mistake. I know to have been planned for send and two. The most important thing for know now that he forget the phone where the person use. If now camera the person go video the person nakedness, where he send that in the viral, then for all the camera itself. So now that camera there, then go for use as exhibits. Again, what that way people can always ask me, yes sir, I want to understand something. This person here, I go, he snap me no more, he video me no more. I don't know what he video me for. Me say, I want to make case against her. The next question for me, what's in for be the person intention we go video you for? You understand? Lord, in this country where they show say if the person video you without your consent, if you make case against him, you get to look at the person intention first. What's in plan? What you want to use this video for? Okay? But before this new lawyer where they're supposed to pass in parliament, where they allow for low use documentary evidence, before we get to what to call the Documentary Evidence Act again, na salon, where na in we will use as law where the guide how.
Back from Knowing the Law there, I'm being joined by James Kamaramane for take me through the headline review. Good afternoon, James, and welcome to the Today Show.
Good afternoon, Rabi. Good afternoon, viewers. So today, one of the issues where we going to talk about now, we much talk about Kenema Town Hall meeting, where let me say they name them as the Presidential Town Hall meeting.
Yes.
And we mean say they may organize them in favor or in concession of the President of Sierra Leone, President Julius Maada Bio. But unfortunately, yesterday, now the town hall meeting where the President will meet with the people of Kenema, and the Minister of Information, when Chevin Oba, may tell the people of Kenema, say, the President's not going to make up to the meeting. Say, the reason is say because of unforeseen occurrence. That's not big English, something come up unexpectedly, we make the President able for come. But the questions, there are so many questions surrounding the absence of the President. You know, as an initial statement that they call the Presidential Town Hall meeting, it was not meant for Ministerial Town Hall meeting. But yesterday we say people that begin for call the Town Hall meeting as a Ministerial Town Hall meeting where people may expect President Bio for Didi. And the other thing is that people feel say, in school of thought, feel say President Bio no may just respect the people of Kenema. We make goodie. That's what people are saying. That if I don't goodie, if at all of anything, they should have made all possible means for making itself available now the town hall meeting and talk to the people of Kenema. Because mind you, in the past election, Kenema, according to the last census, Kenema we carry the, term as the largest, the most populated district in the whole of the country. So by extension, it means Kenema and actually put President Bio in power by virtue of their vote, because they were the largest district at that time during the census. So it means President Bio owned the people of Kenema some explanation, if anything. So the people may want for listening to them. And other people also, they think, say, if President Bio miss the Independence Day celebration, where the speech will begin a pre-recorded speech, then there is nothing else President Bio not going to miss. If he can miss the town hall meeting and he can miss the independence celebration, then it means say he not can miss anything else.
You know, Mane, as you talk, I mean, this has been a long anticipated something, the presidential town hall meeting where they happen at the eastern region there, particularly Kenema, and we be mentioned by virtue of it, even when you come to the district block system, but as per the discussion we'll get earlier on, Kenema happen to get more seats inside parliament. Yeah. So it tells, or it's an indication that they get more people, and we are hoping that well, we want for actually get the presidents they can talk to, because allegedly it's like more people in votes for the sitting government right now. But let's look at this again this way. I mean, if the minister is saying that unforeseen circumstance and make the president not come, I mean, it's broad where you look at them, but to one for scatter it gets different meaning. Maybe at that material time, waiting to be the address or waiting to be attend to, I'm not saying it is important than the people or the meeting at Kenema Day, but maybe it need more of in there than the opposite. But one critical thing again, one for say, why not then for them maybe postpone them, at least because people were waiting for CDPI himself or say, oh, one the president can talk to we got 1 or 2 questions we want to ask, just like where some kind of celebrity kind of place right now, for example. Everybody go on for take pictures with them and the like. So it's like when they say, then cut and pay you like fish, you are up for nothing.
There is nothing as more important of a leader than when you meet with your subject. Mind you, now the citizens then they vote for you as president. So there is nothing should be more important than meeting with them and talking to them. That's what we learned. And so if at all the president may get something very important, the way he compares say very important than meeting the people of Kenema, and not face anything will be so very important again. Another thing people talk about is that President Bio not just miss the town hall meeting. People will feel say he traveled. We don't know the president in travel arena. But most people think say where the president was in town, because according to the minister, he said the president is listening, he's following every bit of the discussion where they go on. So by extension, this means the president was in town. And now, the president self not travel again, but in all send in deputy, where now Dr. Mohamed Jude Jallo for go represent him in absence. Because democratically, when the president is not around, the vice president is supposed to step in. And the president not before attend a certain occasion where they need in presence, the vice president is supposed to attend. Because they voted, the people of Sierra Leone voted for both of them, president and vice president. Because when you look at the ballot paper, the vice president and the president in face did it. Nobody else. So if at all both of them are not available, they're not dinner salon.
So you're saying more or less it will be a different case if at all
they're not being for day. Yes, we don't know which actually not the unforeseen occurrence. We are just drawing line as to waiting
trying to connect the nexus.
Yes, we are trying to connect the lines, the dots, and try to dot some of the I's and see waiting at the reasons to make President Bio not did it. And now he appoints or he assigned the chief minister, when Dr. David Senge, for the town hall meeting yesterday when at Kenema. I could listen to some of the things that Dr. David Senge may talk. We're the chief minister of Salone.
Major question people ask say, waiting at the tangible progress we don't make under the Fit Salone initiative, and farmer them now the rural areas and the directly benefits. Now, the question there on Fit Salone in Boku, but waiting while I speak to no more now, how tangible the progress we don't see under the Fit Salone initiative.
I think say the Fit Salone number them, and I get on my head because the minister hold me and president so they ask him for we number them. Now one of the most impressive number them. We not done it. We they far from Musa one for go. But inside Salone today, when they talk about rice self-sufficiency, we don't go from slightly over 50% to about 72%. Production of rice don't go up. And we know because the importation of rice don't go down. If you go to NRA, if you go to Ministry of Trade, then they tell you, say, the amount of rice where they import today, it don't go down. And that's only because the number of rice where they plant today don't go up. Yabas been the loss in this country. The price of Yabas don't go down by 9%. Production of Yabas na this country don't go up. Pepper, production day, oil. Now export to the export oil in this country today. We've been the import vegetable oil. Now we the export vegetable oil in this country. If you take cacao and coffee, the production so don't go up and the value. If you go to Kenema and Kailan, where presidents may go to the last, the people in the can and say, president, will they get more money now? Because the value of with cocoa and coffee, where they go to them woman, them pockets, na Kenema and Kailan don't go up. Then they na tangible, practical, direct food where they commodity, but not today no more stop. The government decides to make money available to people. Over $10 million of credit where we farmer them. People in this country get access to and then take care from the Bank of Salone. The Ministry of Agriculture, through them projects there, they'll make well over 400 kilometers of roads in this country where they go na farming place there. In not tablet, they make bridge there, where bridge now one day. 4 bridge then done, another 4 they can done. This, they make the production where they grow, where they increase, the storage where they make, the meal then where they put all over the country. It be driven by policy so that we mama them, we auntie them, we chief them, they all go benefit. We get more for go, but I tell you, say, pan feed salon. With the eat feed salon, rest in this country, with the eat feed salon, ya bas in this country, and it continue for make with dollar and with forex stable.
Thank you. So we see that the chief minister played the role of the president, where President Bio assigned him, and also played the role of the vice president, because by extension or by democratically, that the vice president is supposed to be in that position for talk to the people of Kenema and not the chief minister. But we see some of the things that the chief minister say, or hear some of the things that the chief minister say, Rabbi, that production in agriculture, production in some of the things that we, when I was staple food, and they also mentioned about oil exportation, that we now they export oil now, instead of we the import now with the export oil. It means the oil don't boku too much for we, and so much that they buy oil a very cheap one. You know, woman, I guess they go to market. So the oil now is about, what's not the price now for a pint of oil?
14 leons for
14
pint.
leons.
But let us look at it this way, Mane. We see, say, the presidency agenda, or one of his big 5 game changers agriculture. I mean, it moved from education to agriculture. And we want to say, we don't see 1 or 2 changes. I mean, we cancel the Yabas business, PC and so on, so they don't harvest boku Yabas them and the likes. But he didn't mention that anyways. But look at we staple food when I rice. Parboiled rice right now for cup cost 5 leons. And that market, we go sit down at market, we actually they wonder, I mean, why is it that it happened so as per waiting the chief minister don't say, but waiting they reflect not seem for correlate with the two. Yeah. Because again, it may be it is happening that way, but we get one talk with them, he says, hello man, we see something don't go up. And then they can't dong again. No. It may be we've seen changes, but the practical reality and the changes where the minister claimed they under no seem to be the same. But I tell you for free, the cost of rice right now cost 5 leons for cup and up to now. And there was a time, sometime last year, outside PC and so on, the rest importers, with the government, try for meat, forget a particular threshold as to waiting or how much them for sell a particular bag of rice, where them put them cost. Everybody was happy, say, okay, at least the rest they go back to 700, but people they buy rice per bag up to 840 leons right now for just 150 kg bag of rice. So you go tend for wonder, is it that much implementation or they for ensure say, once these laws have been put on the table or once they've been signed, I mean, we get policies for ensure say, there are no changes we go per the market. I think it's high time we need to stop this roundtable discussion and go beyond and try to explore what's they happen, especially at the marketplaces.
Yeah. Rabbi, we got a lot for talk. Just imagine if we get a lot for talk, a lot of questions for ask, how much more so the people of Kenema may get a lot for ask, a lot of questions, a lot of statements, a lot of defense President Bio may need for putting to the people inform the people because the whole mark of the town hall meeting was to inform the people, was to bring,
about the trajectory so far.
The government closer to the people of Kenema and to the people of Sierra Leone. So the president we and the fountain of honor, me make them, and the chief minister make all these statements. Well, the people of Sierra Leone still get questions for us. But again, we continue to see most of the things that they happen in our salon. On the screen, we see another one again that this disclosure be made by the Honorable Kande Kole Yom Kela, where he say with President Bio leading the way, say the OPEC fund has promised to help bump Buguna 1 up to 100 megawatts by adding 2 more turbine generator sets. So
OPEC there is Organization of Petroleum Exporting Countries. Well, one would say it's plus for us. I mean, we all see the whole drama around the car partnership thing. We say, well, then they go. But let's say give Caesar waiting belong to Caesar. We see say waiting we anticipate say, well, we not go get actually electricity. Well, that died along the way. But this is the thing, one thing where people can always say, I think one of the problems or waiting people claim to be able to make now the fact say we get issue with continuity in this country. Remember, Bumbuna came before this car partnership, where in a hydraulic, now water then they use for generating the whole thing. But when power changed, we see then car with another source of electricity, we tend for be say, then a generator then they use. Then in and out, so don't they say, they always tell say where they go, government for pay, this for happen. But this time around, the June when they be promised, we see say, well, nothing as such happened, even though they be promised they go give electricity to certain institutions like hospitals and the likes. But if we're having this, I think it's a plus.
Yes, you could say it's a plus. But if you look at the quantum of money we got for involved in this, is about $45 million, where OPEC don't decide for pour into the Buguna Phase 1, we for pump in 100 megawatts of electricity. Now, these electricity issues, Salo, not to just today, don't start.
Yes.
Relate, we don't see the rancor we don't happen between car powership, we come from Turkey and the government of Salon when it comes to payments. And now we don't see we don't deal now about electricity. Now we are having, according to what government is saying, they get now about 56 megawatts of supply now free tongue. Okay, now OPEC is saying they are going to give us 100 megawatt. It's we will say yes, it's a plus, but we want to see the implementation of this whole project. It's not about stocking. It's not about giving us sugar-coated vibes, but it's about seeing the implementation of some of these things.
And another thing, it sends there that the fact that we're going back to South Commode. I think the whole Bumbuna way, it's like it's been rejected, and they said they go back.
Okay, so we'll go back to another issue. Issue upon issue. And now this is Mike Brewer making this statement. He's the director of communication for State House. He said the Lunge Bridge wasn't originally in our manifesto. So it was just a bold ambitious vision, and it continues to strive. Because of us in LSLPP, our aspirations never fade or die. We are one country, one people. This statement, Mike Brewer, they make, what signal is he saying?
You know, even Emma Simbi sing one song earlier in the 2000s and say, Lunge Bridge, nate well done. But I think the one go say, the approach was a visionary one. Usai, it is so many things. I mean, it's very risky. Looking at the ferries, they will get now. I mean, it's an eyesore. You grab the money, then kind of place, and they for enter inside there. So it was more or less a different way for ensure say we ease access to transportation, and also people can go to buy something because you don't say all the time for you say this go up because of this. Looking at how the Port Local area turn like, but. It's like you say, dreams come true, but these dreams, it's like say.
Yeah, well, from his statement, you want to go, this don't say the plan is still on the way for the construction of Lunge Bridge because he said, It's just a bold, ambitious plan, they say, and it continues to thrive. So in that line, it should say the government still want to construct the Lungi Bridge, where if they build them or if they construct them, it go really help for help people of Freetown and other parts and for connect Freetown and Lungi and do business, and people will be for stay there and all. And also it gets economic viability when you construct a Lungi Bridge, because businesses go for flow and money go for coming, and people go for established business over there. And there are a lot of things where people will benefit when it comes to the Lungi Bridge. So we look forward to we want for CCA happen. The people of Sierra Leone go really happy for CCA President Bio really do it in the say when it comes to this Lungi Bridge. We got a lot for say, but for now, we will leave you with the newspaper review for today.
You know, Mike is there saying you for still above for the Lungi Bridge. Thank you very much for joining us. James Cameraman, it's a pleasure having you. So now for take the cutting down. So today's edition of the Today Show here on Sleek Television, channel 37. Plenty thank you to you. We take your time and watch we, and to our guests will join us in the conversation. Tomorrow we get fresh edition of the Today Show. Ensure you watch Sleek TV always. I am Rabiatu Mansaye.
And I am James Cameraman.